Hey guys, so I thought for today's video I would go ahead and show you guys all the new products or some of the new products and give you a first impression of what I think of these products and really do a test on them and see how they wear all day. And I will probably show you a clip towards the end of today to give you an update on how the products are wearing throughout the day and if I had to reapply any of them. So let's go ahead and get started. I just woke up barefaced, so let's begin. So the very first product I'm going to use is the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. Just looks like this. And I've never used this before. I've heard a lot of people love this product. Got a whole bunch of flyaways. The one thing that I noticed when I was opening this package up that I don't really like is how there's a doe foot applicator and it's not the squeeze tube. That's the first thing that kind of sets me off about it first. The consistency feels really nice. I feel like it's going to apply the eyeshadows really well. And I like this one a little bit better than my, the Morphe one, because this Morphe one, when I apply it, I like the way it applies, but it is a lot more slippery than this Urban Decay one is what I've noticed so far. So I like how it, oh, okay. I like the way that it dries down as well. So I'm going to go ahead and use the Warrior 2 eyeshadow palette today, or the Warrior 2. And this is by Juvia's Place. So I'm going to go ahead and just use this palette today for my look. And I think I'm going to go in with this shade right here, Zaz. And I'm going to put this all over the eyelid color. So this is more like a white, as you can tell. But I'm just going to set the primer with this color. Like so. And then I'm going to go into the crease of my eyes. I think I'm going to go in with the shade... So I'm going to go in with Dara, I think that's the way you say it. So I'm just going to go into the crease with that shade. The first thing I noticed when I'm just going ahead and getting product, stay up. First thing I noticed when I'm getting product is when I switch my brush around, there is fallout. That's the first thing I noticed, is that there's a little bit of fallout. I'm going to tap off the excess, and I'm just going to go in my crease with this color. First thing I noticed is that you can really build this shade up. It looks a lot more pigmented in the pan than it actually comes out. And I'm just using my Morphe M430 brush, and I'm just using this to apply my shadow in the crease. And I'm kind of going far up into my crease so that when I open my eyes like this, you can see a little bit of the red. Or the peach, whatever color you want. Okay, so now that I've got my crease colors on, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead in with this darker color, Jamata. This is Jamata right here. I'm going to go in with this color here on the inner corner of my eyes. And I'm just going to go ahead and use my, let's see. I think I'm just going to use my Cala brush right here. I'm going to use this to go ahead in with my, the darker shade. So I'm just going to go on the outer corners here and pack it on. And you don't want to go too far in because that's where your middle color is going to go, is in this middle right here. And then you also, with this, when you're doing a halo eye, you want to bring it up in the crease here and kind of meet the middle part for at least the top. I really like this. This is really, really pretty color. This is kind of like a red brick brown color, it looks like, on my lid. I'm just going to go back in with the Morphe brush I was using for no new product, and I'm just going to blend the edges. We can do the same thing to the other side. I'm just going to blend the edges out. No new product. Okay, so I know the Urban Decay is not a glitter shadow primer, so I'm not going to use this for the glitter. I'm going to go ahead and use my NYX glitter primer right here. I'm going to go ahead in with this for the glitter shadow. And the glitter that I'm going to be using today is from Hourglass, and it's the Scattered Light Glitter Eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Rapture. So it just looks like this really pretty orange red color. So I'm going to go ahead and use that today. So I'm just going to apply a little glitter shadow into the middle of my eye, and I'm just going to apply this into the middle of my eye. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the same brush I was using before, and I'm just using the Cala. This is a Cala Concealer Brush 513, but I find this works really well for my glitters. So once again, this is the Hourglass eyeshadow, and this is the Hourglass eyeshadow in Rapture, and it is this beautiful shade. So I'm going to go into my lid. I'm just going to press it down a little like this to get it onto my brush, and I'm just going to tap it on. And then I'm going to go on the other eye and do with my finger and see if it applies better that way. Okay. So then with this other eye, I'm just going to go in with my finger. So one thing I noticed is that when I'm using this with my finger, it isn't as pressed down on this side. This side isn't as pressed down as this side. So it looks a lot lighter and more glittery with a finger usage than using it with a brush. So I'm just going to go top this side off with my finger and see if that helps at all. This is a gorgeous shade. I love this. Okay, so I am definitely happy with this purchase. I will go ahead and buy more. And then I'm just going to go back in with my Morphe brush, and I'm going to take the shade that I used for my crease, the Dara shade, and I'm just going to put a little more product on and just blend the edges once more. Okay, so now that I am done with my eyeshadow, I'm going to go ahead and pull you guys away, and so you can see me do my entire face makeup. And then I'm going to put lashes on towards the end and probably pull you guys in closer. So I'm just going to take these off and then pull you guys away. So I pulled you guys away, and now I'm going to go ahead and do my face products. So the very first thing I have that I'm going to use is the Zoeva Liquid Light Drops. This is the shade Candlelight right here. So I'm going to go ahead and use this, and I think I'm just going to go ahead and put it on my face like this and apply it this way. And this is supposed to like give you a glow. Oh my god, I think I used too much. Oops. Okay, I definitely used way too much. I will keep that into notice for the future. Oh my god. The one thing that I don't like about this is the fact that the way you put it on, it feels so weird. It has such a weird consistency to it, and it just feels weird putting it on your face. So I'm going to have to try this out some more and see, really see how it applies when you mix it in with your foundation or something like that, because overall it looks really pretty. It is a very golden, gives you a very golden glow, as you can see, and it makes my fingers all golden too. So I will definitely have to play around, put this in primer or something like that and see how it applies that way, because just applying it with your fingers feels really weird. It has a weird consistency to it when I apply it just using my fingers. Overall, I like the glow it gives, but I'm going to have to see how it applies in another way. Okay, so the very next product I'm going to use is the NYX the Marshmallow Primer. I have never used this before, and I saw another YouTuber using this in a video, or she had a very interesting opinion about it, so I wanted to give it a try. Oh, I love that it's this little squeezy tube. I prefer products that are squeezy tube, just a lot more sanatorial. or sanitary. Why am I using too much of everything today? Okay, so this didn't really see anything where it says like what this is for. So I'm not exactly sure. This, oh, this smells so good. This smells like marshmallows. I love this. Ooh, that smells really good. So I'm gonna look up and see if this is supposed to, to be pore minimizing or anything like that. It smooths, softens, extends makeup wear for 16 hours, hydrates, soothes, even tone, minimizes texture, blurs lines, adds a soft focused finish, and keeps makeup fresh. Okay, that is a lot for a primer to do. Now I am looking super glowy, and yeah, I think I used too much of the liquid drops. So with that being said, I'm going to use one of my favorite foundations. This is the Revlon ColorStay Full Cover Foundation. As I mentioned in the unboxing haul video, I do have this foundation in a darker shade. This darker shade here I'd like to use during the summer, and I love this foundation so much that I went ahead and grabbed a lighter shade. I haven't opened this up. I haven't actually tested to see if this is the right shade for me, if it's too dark, if it's too light. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up and test it out for you guys. And I'm going to go in with my beauty blender, and I'm just going to use my Morphe one right here. It's nice and big, and I'm just going to kind of tap like this and just start applying. So far, just looking at it, applying like this, it is matching my skin tone really well. And I think I chose a bright shade. I think this is the perfect match. Finally, I find a foundation that matches my skin perfectly. It's so hard to find foundation that fits perfectly. Because I'm so glowy, it's a little hard to tell where I'm applying my makeup and the foundation and where I haven't applied it. So I'm just gonna blend this all out. I actually feel like I look dewy. So I'm just blending everything out. Okay, so I think that was a win. So I found a foundation that actually matches my skin tone. This is a foundation, like I said before, that I already am in love with and have used before many times. I just needed a foundation color that actually matches during the winter for me, and I found the correct shade for once actually, so I'm super happy about that. And I didn't get any new concealers, but I'm going to go ahead in with, I'm almost out of my Shape Tape, so I'm going to go ahead in with my NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop Contour Concealer. So I'm going to go in with this. This is a newer product for me. I've never used it before. I've had it for probably about 1 or 2 months, but I just was so in love with the Shape Tape. I've never used this. So I'm just going to go ahead and put this. Okay. That was a bad decision. That's obviously the wrong shade. The NYX Born to Glow. I'm going to go in with this instead, because obviously that's not the right shade. So it has this like interesting applicator. So I'm just going to go in like this, pretend that never happened. I'm just going to go in. I make really weird faces, I do apologize. So I'm just trying to blend this out as best as I can. Okay, so one thing I gotta say that I like about this, this one right here, I've never used before either. One thing I gotta say that I like about this product right here is the fact that it doesn't dry down as fast as my, as the Urban Decay, the Tarte Shape Tape. This, I felt like when I would go and do this section first, the T-zone area, and then under here, I tend to do those areas first. By the time I got to this area with the Shape Tape, it was already starting to dry down. But with this, with the NYX one, it didn't do that. I was still able to blend out really well without it drying down. So I do like that. So I'm going to go ahead and just set in the primer, all my face products with my favorite Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Powder. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And then I'm going to go in with my bigger powder brush. Okay, so one thing I do notice is that when I have everything all set and powdered, I notice that I do still see a little bit of a glow from using the liquid drops right in this area here, and then I don't really notice it all that much in the other area. I do notice a little on my nose, but in the other areas I don't really notice like a blinding glow. Of course, when I first put it on, it was kind of blinding, but now I really like it. And I've been using the Pure Contour Diaries palette right here, and I've been going in with the shade Passion for my contour, and I've been really loving this shade. So I'm just going to go ahead and use my e.l.f. Angled Blush Brush, and I'm going to use this for my contour. And I'm just going to go in like this. I did not get any new contour or bronzer with my most recent haul, so I'm just using this most recent favorite product of mine. And then I'm going to go in back with my Morphe, my Morphe product. And I'm just going to go ahead and bake. Okay. Okay, so now that I am done with the bake, I'm going to go ahead and use my new ColourPop pressed powder blush, and this is what it looks like. It's really pretty. And this is in the shade Love Story. It's this really pretty, like peachy apricot shade. So I'm going to go ahead and apply that using my e.l.f. Flawless Face Brush, and I love how big it is. So I'm just going to go ahead and go like this and apply some on. Oh, that's I'm just going to go in with my face brush and kind of blend everything out. And now to the most exciting part. This is the product I've wanted for the longest time ever. I absolutely love this highlighter. It's one I've wanted for the longest time ever, and I finally grabbed it up and got it. And this is the Becca Champagne Pop, and it is so incredibly beautiful. I absolutely love that shade so much. I mean, look at that. That's gorgeous. So I'm going to go ahead and use my Morphe R36 brush. I just use this brush right here to go ahead and apply my highlighter. Oh my god. Oh. That is absolutely stunning. Oh, I love it. Put some on this side. Oh, so beautiful. Put some on my nose. It's the perfect color. This is the kind of color I tend to wear all the time. It's got the perfect golden champagne glow. It's just got the small little gold flecks in it, and it's just, oh, it's beautiful. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is go and put my eyeliner on, and I'm going to put some, I'm going to go back into this palette, and I'm just going to put a little eyeshadow on the bottom. Okay. And now I'm going to go ahead and just use my mini Maybelline Master Precise All Day Eyeliner. I got this in the little like sample kit from buying $15 worth of products. So I'm going to go ahead and put my eyeliner on, and then I will come back and show you putting my lashes on. Kind of effed up my eyeliner on this side a little, but besides that, I'm going to be using the Kiss Lashes, the Kiss Lash Couture Faux Mink lashes, and this is in a little black dress. So I'm going to be using these lashes today, and I'm also going to be using my new Kiss Lash applicator and see how this helps me put my lashes on. And with my Great Lash Mascara first, and just apply some of that to my lashes before I go ahead and okay, so now that's on, I'm going to go ahead and, so I'm just going to hold on to the lash like this, as you can see, and I'm going to use the Kiss Strip Lash Applicator, or adhesive, and I'm just going to put some on. I'm just going to go ahead and let this dry for a few seconds. Okay. Okay, that was actually really easy. That was a lot easier than I expected, and I actually am surprised how well this works. Just going to grab the lash again and put some of the adhesive on. Okay, so as you could see, that applied my lashes really, really easily. I am super impressed and surprised how well that worked. I really love that. So I'm definitely going to be using this little tool a lot more often to apply my lashes, and I'll probably be wearing lashes more often now because it's so much easier. I'm just going to go ahead and apply some mascara to the bottom of my lashes. I'm going to use the Major Pleasure mascara, and this was the one that had this kind of wand. So I'm just going to apply some to the bottom lashes and see what I can do. Okay. Okay, I like the way that looks. So now for lips, I have some new lip pencils that I got the other day, and it's got these 3 different shades. A little bit of more taupe neutral shade, a bright pink shade, and then a dark red shade. And I'm kind of feeling a dark red lip today. I think this, okay, so this is the shade Secret Life. So this is what the pencil looks like, and it's in the shade Secret Life. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this to my lips. Okay, so this is actually a lot creamier and a lot softer than I thought. Hence the name Soft and Precise. It's very soft when you're applying it on. When I was applying it to the back of my hand, it felt kind of like a pencil. It felt very sharp and not very soft. But when you're actually applying it to your lips, it does feel soft. I think I'm going to go in with one of my newest shades. So this is the Maybelline the Color Sensational Slim Lipstick, and this is in the shade More Ruby. So it just looks like this. It's a slim red lipstick, and this is in the shade More Ruby. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply this on. Okay, I really like this. So this lipstick, I noticed when I was applying on it was very soft. It applied evenly, and it's a really pigmented, beautiful color. I do not wear red lipsticks very often, but I gotta say I'm really loving this color. I'm loving this look. I'm loving the color. So this was applied like any other Maybelline lipstick. The only difference that is that it's a slim lipstick. It's not in the it's not in tubes like this, like normal lipsticks are. It's in a slimmer form, and I feel like that does make applying it a little bit more precise. It makes it easier to apply because it's not as big, and you don't have to worry about exactly like getting out of line and stuff like that. So this says that it's a matte lipstick. This feels like a satin lipstick. It doesn't really look matte. It looks kind of shiny and satin, and it doesn't feel matte either. I can move it around like this. I can go like that and move the lipstick around. Usually when you apply a matte lipstick, you apply it on and then you can't really move it around. But overall, I love the way this look turned out, and I will go ahead and do a little wrap up and tell you what I think of each product. So now that I went ahead and put my hair down, I did forget to put some setting spray on. So the one I'm going to be using is a newer one from Physicians Formula, and this is the Butter Believe It Skin Mist with the Murmur Butter Setting Spray. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this on right now. And when I tested it out in my, or at least like I sprayed it in my video the other day, I really, really like the scent of this. And so I'm just going to go ahead and grab this up, and I'm going to spray some on, and then I'm just going to get an eyeshadow palette and kind of, because I don't have a fan and I need to buy one. So this overall look I am really loving. It's not what I would normally wear. This red lipstick is not something I would normally go ahead and wear, but I am loving this look. So the blush, I love this ColourPop blush. I love the color. It is a very beautiful, like peachy, like a peachy coral color almost. And then the foundation, as I mentioned before, I absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite foundations. The fact that I found a shade that actually fits me now, I am very happy about and I love. And then the setting spray I just mentioned, I love that. The Zoeva liquid light drops, I do like. I'm gonna have to use less of it next time and try to mix it in with my primer or my foundation and see how that wears. But this time I put a little too much on, but you can see a little bit of a glow in my T-zone area right here. As far as the rest of my face, I don't really notice much of a glow coming through my products with this product. So if I mix it in with actual foundation or the primer, I will probably get more of that glow coming through. The Hourglass foundation, the Hourglass glitter eyeshadow, I really love. It is very, very beautiful, and I definitely want to get more. It applies really easily. It's not messy when you apply it, which I really, really like. Most glitters, when I apply it, it's messy. I noticed that there was no fallout when I was putting this glitter on, and I really, really like that. As far as the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion, it's okay. I like it, but there are other eyeshadow primers that I use that I would probably use more often than this. I don't like the Zoeva applicator of this, so that's why I probably wouldn't use this as much. I prefer the types where it's you squeeze it on the back of your hand and you apply it on. I do like how this dries down and how it spreads a lot easier too and doesn't get slippery when you're applying it. That I do like about this primer. What else did I use? Of course, the Becca Champagne Pop highlighter. This is the mini. I love this. I will probably buy a bigger size in the future, but this is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful highlighter color, and I will definitely use it more often. And then the lipstick and the lip liner, those applied really, really nicely. I love how soft it was. It applied smoothly, and it was just, I think it's going to be a very beautiful color. And these colors actually went together really well. Getting so tongue-tied. So I definitely like those. And then the lipstick, I have two other shades of this that I really, really like as well, that I can see myself wearing this quite often. It was very easy to apply, and this red color is something I wouldn't normally wear, but I do really, really like it. And these are the other colors I have. So one's just like a mauve color and the other one's a taupe color. I've never worn a brown lipstick before, so I'm going to be very intrigued to see how that wears. And then overall, all these products work really well, and I will definitely be using them more often. But my lipstick came off a little while eating lunch, or came off a lot actually. So I'm just going to grab a popsicle, and then I'm watching some Bailey Sarian, and I'm going to finish watching that, and I will update you guys later on how my makeup's doing again. Hey guys, so it's currently 6:28 p.m. as you can tell. 6:28 p.m. right now. I just finished eating dinner, and I want to give you an update on how the makeup is wearing. I'm gonna go ahead and take my glasses off. I'm gonna be taking my makeup off in a couple of minutes because I'm getting ready for my night. But anyway, as I was saying, I'm gonna show you guys what the makeup looks like right now. I've been wearing this for a full day. As you can see, my lips, the lipstick didn't really stay. It kept the color right here, but it didn't stay at all. You can see my lines a lot, and you can definitely see the color fading, and it's pretty much just an outline now. As this goes, the concealer I really like. I don't see any creasing at all right here. And the other thing I noticed is that I do have a little bit of texture. I don't know if you can tell, but right here I can see my texture peeking through. And I don't know if that was the setting spray that made that happen, or if it was the honestly the foundation, or if it was the powder. I don't know if it was the primer, but for some reason I can see a little bit of texture like right here, and everything else looks really good. The eyeshadow obviously went and stayed all day, but yeah, that's kind of a look at what my makeup looks like. It looks good pretty much for the full. You can only really notice the line, like the texture here, if you're looking for it and if you're looking really close. But from far away like this, with me just looking in the mirror, I can see my makeup overall looks really, really good. So everything kind of is a win-win for me. I feel like my makeup did really well, and the mascara I used, the Nabla mascara, it did not smudge at all underneath my eyes, as you can tell, and I really, really like that. So I'm happy about that. So thank you guys so much once again for watching this video. I will have all the items linked down below, and yeah, that's just a little summary on how the makeup looks today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found some products that you liked and you want to try out yourself. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys later in another video. Bye. I'm
gonna leave. I'm so sorry.
Oh, you just started recording.
Oh, I thought it was...
Oh my god. Look outside. Wow, that snow's really coming down.
Not really.